did willingly without knowing anything about it? Is that something that you still love to do to this day? Let me know. How do you really feel about St. Patrick's Day? Let's really deal with it. All right, because we need to see what's actually behind the spirit, what keeps us engaged with the spirit. All right, now let's look at some laws that are being broken on St. Patrick's Day, because anything dealing with the Most High God, anything dealing with righteousness doesn't turn into wickedness. That's just the truth. All right, let's look at, since I said John 8:32. All right, John 8:32. Hold on, I'm in Luke. John 8:32. All right. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. All right, because you're stuck in St. Patrick's Day. You're stuck in these high holy days because there's a certain sin, there's a certain spirit that you're dealing with, and you have to let it go. You have to let it go. Be renewed in your mind. Now let's see what certain things are going on in this spirit of high holy day paganism. I mean, St. Patrick's Day paganism. All right, increased DUI enforcement on St. Patrick's weekend. Over multiple years, law enforcement agencies across Georgia have run DUI checkpoints and increased patrols around St. Patrick's Day. Why do you have to do patrols and checkpoints on St. Patrick's Day? Because you get wild out of your mind. Babylon is real, bro. This is a real spirit. And you have to do checkpoints and you have to do police patrols and stuff on St. Patrick's Day. I wouldn't be surprised if people get raped on St. Patrick's Day. I wouldn't be surprised if people look to rob people that's not in their right mind on St. Patrick's Day. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what happens. Let's keep reading. St. Patrick's Day, due to historically high rates of alcohol related offenses on this holiday weekend. During one such operation in 2017, more than 50 arrests had been made by 6 p.m. You know, they celebrate the day all day, but by 6 p.m., they had made 50 arrests in Atlanta in one day, and were expected to rise by midnight. So the 50 by 6 p.m. was the halfway mark. So by midnight, they was pretty much at 100, over 100, in a DUI checkpoint enforcement initiative tied to the holiday period. Operation Wrong Exit. Holiday DUI drug checkpoint. DUI and drugs. Look at that. I wasn't even thinking that far where drugs was a part of St. Patrick's Day. Now, when I was coming up, St. Patrick's Day basically dealt around drinking, right? I never thought that, drugs were pretty much a part of it, but I wouldn't be surprised. So in 2025, a special traffic enforcement checkpoint time with St. Patrick's Day celebrations led to 62 total arrests at one location. 24 felony arrests, mostly drug charges. What is righteous about this day? Why do you love it so much? Let's get honest with yourself for a second. Let's deal with the spirit. Why do you love St. Patrick's Day so much? It has nothing to do with you, nothing to do with your people, but it's a day to get towed up. It's a day to release your sins and just let them run wild. Or should I say, give in to your sins and let them run wild. That's what the day is about. Hey, I ain't here to